Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, we are at the weekend and the weather is looking typical for the end of June. And what that means, it's going to be hot, it's going to be humid. We will have a few showers or thunderstorms to help cool you off, but that will also jack up the humidity once the rain has come and gone and the sun comes back out. You know how it is this time of year. Mid-90s for your highs over the weekend, so seasonably hot as we would expect. Getting ready to wrap up June and head into the month of July. If you're going to be outdoors, just a few things to keep in mind. Stay hydrated, particularly if you're doing any sort of strenuous activity. Make sure you're taking those breaks, and don't forget the sunscreen. If you're headed to the Helen Keller Festival in Tuscumbia tomorrow, it is going to be a hot one there, but only a 20% chance you're going to get rained on. 91 degrees at the noon hour, and temperatures there in the Shoals, yes, will be in the mid-90s. If you're headed to Guntersville for Hydrofest, again, make sure you're slapping on the sunscreen. Rain chances here look slightly higher than what we'll have in the Shoals, but not necessarily a washout. And if a shower or thunderstorm does come by, it should come and go rather quickly. Temperatures there by the lake will be a little bit lower than what we'll see in other areas, but we're still going to be approaching that 90-degree mark heading into tomorrow afternoon. We are all quiet out there right now. Wave 31 Triple Doppler. We were tracking rain earlier. If you were watching our earlier newscast, it's all gone. I told you with the loss of daytime heating, the rain would dry up, and it has. So we're not expecting anything else in terms of active weather overnight tonight. Future radar here at 10 o'clock showing a few patches of clouds that will stick with us on into tomorrow morning, but no rain expected as you wake up. We'll save that for the afternoon hours as we warm up. Here's around the noon hour tomorrow, starting to see some isolated development of showers and thunderstorms, but again, notice it is not raining everywhere. Those that see it, though, some of these will be a little heavy, dumping some downpours, maybe a little gusty wind. We'll keep an eye on that for you. But again, nothing that looks too widespread. Most of that action dies out Saturday night. We head into Sunday. We're going to do it all over again. Another round pops up. Right now, Future Radar with the latest updates suggesting areas along and south of the Tennessee River will be the preferred spot for some rain heading into Sunday afternoon. So we'll watch that. And again, heading into Sunday evening, Sunday night, we lose the daytime heat. We will lose the shower and thunderstorm activity. Do want to update you on the tropics. We had Tropical Depression number 2 form earlier today. It is now been upgraded to Tropical Storm Beryl, 40-mile-per-hour winds. And I will say, just based on the satellite presentation of this out in the middle of the Atlantic, this is a well-developed tropical storm, and the expectation is that this will gradually and fairly quickly strengthen through the day tomorrow as we head into Sunday, approaching hurricane strength. It is expected to be a hurricane when it hits the leeward and windward islands here that make up the eastern part of the Caribbean. From there, may become a fairly stout hurricane. The question is, will it end up in the Gulf, well, at least through the middle of next week? Looks like it will be here in the Caribbean, and all the data seems to point that it will stay out of the Gulf, but close enough call. We'll be monitoring this very, very closely. It would not be something, though, of any concern here in the United States, even if it made it to the Gulf, until sometime towards the end of next week or into the following weekend. For us tonight, just warm, muggy. Temperatures will be back in the mid-70s. Your forecast tomorrow from the Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app, which, of course, you can check in to see where the rain is with our triple Doppler radar there. Showing temperatures quick climb through the 80s in the morning. We will make it into the 90s tomorrow afternoon in most areas. And again, a few widely scattered showers and storms on the way. Add in the humidity, the feels-like readings. Those will get above 100 tomorrow afternoon, but probably stay just below heat alert status. But still, use some caution if you're outdoors tomorrow. Some upper 80s here for Guntersville, Fort Payne, Gadsden. Everyone else sitting in the low and the mid-90s for your highs, just a touch above our average for this time of year. Wave 31 Storm Tracker 10-day has pretty much more the same on Sunday. Slightly better chances for a little wet weather before we dry out temporarily early next week. No changes in the heat, though, as we stay well into the 90s, heading up towards the 4th of July holiday weekend. We'll bring some showers and thunderstorms back at that point as well, but right now, not looking like a rainout for the holiday.